Hello and welcome to Brush My Con channel. Today we'll see how can we solve a multilinear regression or an MLR equation. An MLR equation is nothing but a dependent variable for which we try to solve using a set of independent variables. Now before forming the MLR equation, you need to make sure that the independent variables, which are nothing but x1 to x8 in this case, are independent of each other. Once you have done that, then let's go ahead and see how can we solve this equation. So here we have x1 to x8, which are also called as the independent variables, which are also independent of each other. Y is called as a dependent variable whose value we are trying to find. So we are going to use this method to first of all frame this equation, and once we have done that, we will start solving for future values of y. b0 to b8 are the coefficients for the constant and the independent variables from x1 to x8 respectively. Now we have formed the equation. Let's see how we can solve it. Now there are multiple methods of solving MLR. In this video, we'll talk about how can we use matrix inverse to solve for an MLR equation. So we can rewrite the above equation in matrix form as matrix Y is equal to matrix X multiplied by matrix B. We can multiply with X transpose on both these sides. So we will get X transpose multiplied by Y is equal to X transpose multiplied by X multiplied by B. Then we can take X transpose into X to the other side. So from right hand side, we'll take X transpose into X to left hand side, so that we have only matrix B on the right hand side. So on left hand side, we'll have X transpose into X inverse, which we have taken from right hand side, multiplied by X transpose into Y, and that will give us the value of matrix B. Now let's see how can we solve this using an Excel sheet. So let's take a couple of historical values. So in this case, I have taken 9 historical values, and this is the constant for which we will actually go ahead and solve for. And these are the values for all those independent variables. So I've taken all those independent variables from x1 to x8, and for constant, I've taken x0, and that value we will always keep as 1. Once I know all these 9 historical values, I know the values of these independent variables. I will use a sum product to get the value of my dependent variable. Assuming my coefficients were this, I will multiply them with the independent variable and get the value of dependent variable. This I'm going to do for all the elements. I'm just going to use the same formula of sum product. Now let's start making those matrices. So we'll start by making X matrix, then we'll calculate X transpose into Y. So X matrix is nothing but this particular matrix which we have formed. So from this X0 till the end of X8, so till V12, we'll have this X matrix. So it starts with your N4 and goes till V12. Once I have done this, I will calculate X transpose, which is nothing but I'll use the transpose function. So for this entire matrix, I'm just going to write transpose of C14 to K12 and say Control Shift Enter. So we'll use the array function and calculate our X transpose. Now we have the value of X, we have the value of X transpose. Let's see what all do we need to calculate. So first of all, I'll calculate X transpose multiplied by X. So let's go ahead and do that. So what we're going to do, we are going to use the matrix multiplication function in Excel, which is mmult. So mmult, the first matrix, which is N14 till V22 and C14 to K22. And I'm just going to do Control Shift Enter to use the array function. So I got the value of X transpose into X. Let's see what more do we need. So to compute the value of matrix B, we actually need X transpose into X inverse. So let's go ahead and take the inverse of it. For that, we are going to use the M inverse function in Excel. So M inverse C24 to K32, again Control Shift Enter to make it a array function. Once we have done that, we will go ahead and compute X transpose into Y, because we need to multiply this value with X transpose into Y. So let's go ahead and compute the value of X transpose into Y. So I have my X transpose here, and this becomes my Y matrix. So I'm just going to use the mmult function, X transpose multiplied by Y, and again Control Shift Enter to use the array function. Now the final step is we need to compute X transpose into X inverse and multiply that with X transpose into Y. So let's go ahead and do that. Again using mmult, I'm computing my X transpose into X inverse, which is this matrix, multiplied by X transpose into Y, which is this matrix, to get the value of the coefficient in this matrix, again using the array function. So this is how you're going to calculate the value of all those different coefficients. Now let's see how we're going to use it. So the whole idea of doing that was to come up with the value of these coefficients. Once I have the value of the coefficients, I'll actually substitute that in this equation. So my equation will become y is equal to b0, which is 3.5, plus 1 into x1, 2 into x2, and so on. And in the end, we'll have 8 into x8 based on these coefficients. So now we have formed our MLR equation where my y value is given by this. In future, if I know the value of this independent variables, so let's say the value of this variables are 10, 20, 30, and so on, and I already know the value of my coefficients, so I can go ahead and compute the future value again using a sum product function. So this is how you can use your historical data to first of all come up with your multilinear regression equation. Once you have done that, then you can go ahead and use that to start computing your future values based on the MLR equation which you have formed. This is one of the use of MLR, where you can use MLR for causal forecasting to find out all the independent variables in which your dependent variable is dependent on. I hope you are able to have your concepts cleared for MLR. If you like this video, please go ahead and like the video, provide your valuable comments on this video, and please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.